Italy is a country where life moves at a leisurely pace. This vivid region of Europe captures the essence of relaxation, amusement, and exploration. The sun rises in the east, casting a warm golden hue over the rustic villages nestling against the backdrop of majestic mountains. The bustling city squares wake up, filled with the melodious clatter of workers setting up their shops for the day. The air is rich with the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting from quaint bakeries, accompanied by the strong scent of espresso from countless coffee shops. These are sanctuaries for the locals, where they reconnect, share stories, laugh and debate under the ornate ceilings of these establishments. You can hear the murmur of conversations in Italian, a language that flows like a melodious tune. Every corner of Italy boasts delicacies of regional cuisines, authentic flavors that play with your taste buds. The aroma of handmade pasta mingling with that of ripe tomatoes and fresh basil permeates the air. Vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see, akin to nature's own quilt, where the world's best wines are nurtured. As the day progresses, the city comes alive with the vibrancy of Italian culture. Artists display their work on sun-drenched streets, their canvases capturing the essence of Italy. Musicians strumming on their guitars send melodies floating around, intertwining with the chatter of locals and tourists alike. The evening brings a calmness over the landscape. As the sun sets, it bathes the land in hues of orange and pink, painting a breathtaking panorama. Streets start to quieten as families retreat to their homes, preparing for dinners filled with laughter and love. Italy is an experience, an emotion, a celebration of life's slow and pleasurable moments. It's a place where every moment becomes a memory. So slow down, enjoy a cappuccino at a local cafe and savor the moment. While many Italians speak English, they find it endearing and respectful when visitors attempt to communicate in their native language. The Italian culture is rich, profound, and deeply intertwined with its language. They hold their language in high esteem, considering it as more than just a tool for communication, but rather as an intricate piece of their identity. Italy is a country where traditions and customs are still greatly valued. It's a place where history and modernity blend seamlessly, and the language plays a significant role in this harmony. The Italian language is musical and expressive, filled with emotion and sentiment. It's a language that tells stories, carries history, and holds the essence of a remarkable culture. When travelers make an effort to speak Italian, even if it's just a simple buongiorno or grazie, it conveys respect and appreciation for their culture and heritage. This effort does not go unnoticed. Italians appreciate it not just because it facilitates communication, but because it shows a willingness to understand and connect on a deeper level. It demonstrates an openness to immerse oneself into a different culture, to experience it beyond the surface level. Learning a few phrases in Italian can enrich your travel experience exponentially. When you try to speak their language, you get to see Italy through the eyes of the locals. You get to experience firsthand the incredible warmth, hospitality, and genuine love for life that Italians are famous for. It's a simple act that holds great power, building bridges between cultures and fostering understanding. So before you set foot on Italian soil, brush up on your buongiorno and grazie, as it can make your Italian trip unforgettable and filled with authentic interactions. Italians take tremendous pride in their appearance, a fact that's as true today as it has been for centuries. No matter where you go, from the bustling streets of Rome to the tranquil canals of Venice, you'll observe this characteristic in full swing. It's a reflection of their culture, a mirror to their passionate love for life, art, and beauty. Everywhere you look, you'll see Italians dressed with a flair that's uniquely their own. Even on an ordinary day, they step out as if they're about to grace the runway at a fashion show. Their outfits are not just an attire, they're a work of art, a statement of self-expression. You'll notice, for instance, how seamlessly Italians mix and match colors, patterns, and styles, creating ensembles that are both eye-catching and elegant. It's not just about fashion for its own sake, though. It's about reflecting their personality, their mood, their attitude. It's about wearing their heart on their sleeves, quite literally. Their appearance tells their story, and each story is as unique and varied as the individuals themselves. What makes this culture truly beautiful is how they welcome everyone into their fold. As a visitor, you're not just an observer, but an active participant in this grand display of individuality and style. You're invited to join in, to express your own personality, to tell your own story through your attire. So pack your most stylish outfits when you're preparing for your Italian adventure. Whether it's your favorite pair of jeans or that little black dress you've saved for special occasions, bring them along. Dress like you mean it, like you're ready to seize the day, the Italian way. After all, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and in Italy, that means dressing to impress. Blend in with the locals and feel the magic that comes with stepping out in style, Italian style. In Italy, there's a tradition that many may not be aware of. Unlike the usual round-the-clock hustle and bustle that dominates many metropolitan cities, the Italian shops and restaurants seem to tell a different story. You'll notice that for a few hours in the afternoon, these places become wonderfully quiet. This is a traditional practice that takes place in many Italian shops and restaurants. This tradition, commonly referred to as riposo, is akin to the Spanish siesta. It's a time when the Italians retreat from the day's chaos to unwind and relax. It's a period of tranquility, a brief hiatus where the world seems to slow down, and the Italians appreciate these sacred moments of hush and calm. During this time, you might find the usually lively streets of Italy strikingly calm. The usually bustling cafes and shops are replaced with a tranquil silence, the sounds of espresso machines and cheerful chatter replaced by an almost deafening quiet. The lively Italian streets take a breather, making the environment seem incredibly peaceful and serene. However, for tourists and travelers alike, this could be a little disconcerting. It's easy to be caught off guard when the lively Italian streets suddenly go quiet. The hustle and bustle are replaced with an unnerving silence, and the shutters of shops and restaurants are drawn close. It is also during this time that the Italians retreat into their homes, indulge in a hearty meal followed by a restful sleep. This cultural practice is not just about rest, it is about respecting the body, mind and soul, giving them the time to rejuvenate before bouncing back to the second part of the day. Therefore, when planning your day in Italy, it's crucial to take this cultural practice into consideration. Don't be taken aback when you find your favorite Italian cafe closed in the afternoon or the shop you wanted to visit shut. They're not closed for the day, just taking a traditional Italian break, a precious few hours of rest and rejuvenation. So plan your day accordingly. Leave behind the crowded, overpriced tourist traps and venture out to where the locals dine. It's time to explore the streets brimming with unique aromas, bustling cafes and hidden eateries. This is where the heart of the city beats, away from the glaring city lights and opulent five-star restaurants where all the visitors flock. Instead, venture deeper into the town, wander down alleyways and into neighborhoods untouched by tourism. Here you'll encounter small, family-run establishments, buzzing with activity and filled with the comforting hum of familiar local chatter. These are the places where recipes have been passed down for generations, where every dish is a testament to the rich cultural heritage of the region. Take a moment to immerse yourself in the surroundings, soak in the local atmosphere, and observe the people around you. Look at the faces of the locals, the children running around, the elders sharing stories, the cooks bustling behind the counter. And you'll see a community united by food. See the dishes being made right in front of you, the raw ingredients transforming into a symphony of flavors under the skilled hands of the cooks. Feel the heat of the fires, the steam from simmering pots, and the aromas wafting through the air. This is a culinary adventure, a journey that engages all five senses. Watch as the locals savor every bite, their faces lighting up with delight. This is food made with love and passion, a culinary experience unlike any other. Engage in conversation with the locals. Ask them about their favorite dishes and learn about the history of the food. Stepping away from the beaten path might make you feel a bit out of your comfort zone, but that's part of the adventure. The journey might be unpredictable, but the reward is great. You'll discover delicious dishes that aren't on the typical tourist menu. Italy is more than just Rome, Venice, and Florence. This tantalizing country, a beautiful peninsula jutting out into the Mediterranean, is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. Italy's famous cities, Rome, Venice, and Florence, are just the tip of the iceberg. While these cities boast historical significance and architectural marvels, there's so much more to Italy waiting to be explored. Venture off the beaten path and plunge into the heart of Italy, where smaller towns and regions offer a more indigenous perspective. Discover the enchantment of towns like Matera, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its unique cave dwellings. Or lose yourself in the charm of Alberobello, a fairy tale town dotted with enchanting trulli huts. Explore the stunning coastal scenery of Cinque Terre with its colorful houses perched on rugged cliffs. Taste the rich flavors of the world-famous Parmigiano cheese in Parma, or the aromatic truffles of Alba. Visit the lesser-known but no less beautiful regions of Italy, like the sun-soaked Puglia, with its pristine beaches on the Adriatic coast and picture-perfect whitewashed towns. Or journey to the verdant hills of Piedmont, a wine lover's paradise, home to some of Italy's most famous vineyards. Meander through the cobblestone streets of Siena, a postcard-perfect Tuscan city steeped in tradition and history. Or marvel at the grandeur of Sicily's Mount Etna, Europe's largest active volcano. Italy's quieter corners often hold its best-kept secrets. From majestic mountains to the sparkling sea, from ancient ruins to vibrant markets, every corner of Italy has a story to tell. Each town, each region has its unique character, traditions, and flavors. So cast aside the usual tourist trail. Dive deeper, wander further. Italy is more than just Rome, Venice, and Florence. Explore smaller towns and regions for a more authentic and less crowded experience. Italy, a country in the heart of Europe, is steeped in history and traditions. The moment you set foot on its beautiful land, you are immediately engulfed by the richness of its culture and the depth of its past. Every city, every town, every cobblestone alleyway has a story to tell. It's like an open history book. Its every page filled with enchanting tales of art, architecture, and culture. The Italian culture is a mix of historical traditions and customs that have been passed down from generation to generation. It is a way of life that is steeped in the practices and beliefs of the country's forefathers. Each region has its own customs and traditions, and it's not just the language that changes, but also their music, dance, art, and even their food. You'll find that every corner of Italy is filled with artistic influences. From the ancient ruins of Rome to the Renaissance paintings in Florence, all the way to modern fashion in Milan, Italy's commitment to preserving its history and culture is evident everywhere. When visiting Italy, respect for local customs is not just appreciated, it's expected. This extends to their religious sites, where a dress code is often enforced. Here, modesty is highly valued. Dressing appropriately shows the local people that you respect their customs and ways of life. It's about showing acknowledgement for the cultural richness and historical significance that these sites hold. It's not just about following rules, but more about embracing and understanding the culture that has been thriving for centuries. Remember, your journey to Italy isn't just about ticking off famous landmarks from a list. It's about immersing yourself in a culture that's as rich and diverse as its landscape. It's about learning from the past, engaging with the present, and looking forward to the future. So, be respectful of local customs, including dress codes in religious sites. While Italy is generally safe, there is a lot more to this beautiful country than what meets the eye. It is a place of divine architecture, rich history, and culinary delights. But simultaneously, like any other popular tourist destination worldwide, it harbors elements of risk. Petty theft, in particular, is an issue that one cannot turn a blind eye to. Italy is adorned with a plethora of scenic spots and attractions that draw in millions of tourists each year. The picturesque countryside, the historical ruins, the romantic canals of Venice, the majestic Colosseum in Rome, all make it a haven for travel enthusiasts. However, amidst all this beauty and allure, lurks the unfortunate reality of petty theft. As tourists, we tend to be so absorbed in the country's splendor and charm that we may overlook the precautions necessary to ensure our safety. It is not to say that Italy is inherently dangerous. On the contrary, it is relatively safe compared to other global destinations. But the fact remains that petty theft, like pickpocketing and bag snatching, is prevalent, especially in crowded tourist areas. There is a need to be more vigilant and cautious when exploring these areas. Many of these instances of theft occur due to carelessness or distraction. We should not let the marvels around us diminish our alertness. It is about striking a balance, relishing the beauty that Italy has to offer while maintaining an appropriate level of caution. It is advisable to keep a constant eye on your belongings. Do not leave your luggage unattended or your handbags open. Make use of safety lockers in your hotel to secure your valuables. Always stay aware of your surroundings, noticing any suspicious activities or individuals, and take actions accordingly. In conclusion, while Italy is a dream destination for many, one should never forget to be cautious of their surroundings. Italy has an excellent public transportation system. This system isn't just a mode of transport, it's an experience. a sensory voyage that encapsulates the essence of the vibrant Italian culture. The public transportation in Italy is more than just a network of buses and trains. It is a vast, intricate system that spreads its tendrils across the length and breadth of the nation, touching every city, town, and village. The system is so well managed and comprehensive that it allows both residents and tourists to traverse the entire country with relative ease. It liberates people from the cumbersome task of driving, allowing them to relax and soak up the scenes as they travel. It's not merely about reaching a destination, but also about the vibrant journey that leads to it. Moreover, it's a platform that serves as a melting pot of various cultures and nationalities, each with their own unique stories. The efficiency of the system is an accurate reflection of Italy's strong commitment to sustainability and innovation. It's a testament to the Italian government's efforts to reduce carbon emissions and encourage public transport usage. The smooth functioning of the public transportation system is evidence of the well-structured urban planning that the Italian administration has implemented. In addition, the affordability of this system is a major attraction. Accessible to everyone, the system provides a cost-effective solution without compromising on comfort or punctuality. The affordability also extends to the price of tickets for major tourist sites. Most of these locations are conveniently located near public transit stops, reducing the need for expensive taxis or rental cars. Indeed, Italy's public transportation is not merely a system, but a symbol. A symbol of progress, efficiency, inclusivity, and above all, the ability of a nation to prioritize the welfare of its citizens and visitors. It's affordable, efficient, and a great way to see the country. A trip to Italy is a feast for the senses, so take it all in. Let your imagination run wild as we embark on this incredible journey of discovery and delight. The enchanting country of Italy is a symphony of experiences, offering a wide array of delights to be savored. The intoxicating array of sights is bound to leave you breathless. Take in the spectacular vistas of the sun-soaked Amalfi Coast, the haunting ruins of Pompeii, or the awe-inspiring grandeur of the Colosseum. Marvel at the delicate intricacies of the Sistine Chapel, or lose yourself in the winding streets of Venice, the city of water. Each site is a testament to Italy's rich history and enduring charm, a visual feast that you should by all means take in. Let the sounds of Italy serenade you. From the melodious trills of the gondoliers in Venice, the bustling chatter in the markets of Florence, the lively folk music in Naples, to the enchanting opera performances in Milan, each sound tells a story. The constant hum of life, the laughter, the music, the church bells echoing through cobblestone streets. These are the sounds that create Italy's unique rhythm, a rhythm that's impossible to resist. Taste the flavors of Italy, a gastronomic journey that's as diverse as it is delicious. Savor the richness of freshly made pasta in Rome, the delicate seafood dishes of the Sicilian coast, the robust wines of Tuscany, or the decadent gelato in Florence. The flavors of Italy are a testament to the country's love for food, a love story that's told through every bite. And then there are the people. Vibrant, passionate, and inherently hospitable, the Italians are the heart and soul of the country. From the friendly gondoliers in Venice to the vivacious vendors in Rome's bustling markets, the people you meet during your journey will add warmth and authenticity to your Italian experience. So immerse yourself in this sensory journey. Revel in the splendor of Italy's sights, surrender to its captivating sounds, delight in its delectable flavors, and connect with its remarkable people. A trip to Italy is a feast for the senses, so take it all in. Enjoy the sights, the sounds, the flavors, and the people. So there you have it, 10 essential tips for a memorable Italian vacation. These tips are more than mere suggestions. They're the keys to unlocking a rich, authentic experience in this beautiful country. The first tip is to embrace the Italian pace of life. Italians live la dolce vita, the sweet life, and there's a lot to learn from this leisurely lifestyle. Time isn't rushed here, it's savored. Next, you should learn a bit of the local language. Even simple phrases like buongiorno, good morning, or grazie, thank you, go a long way in showing respect and appreciation for the hosts. Dressing smartly is another important aspect of the Italian culture. Italians take great pride in their appearance, and following suit will let you blend in effortlessly. Be aware of the afternoon siesta, a time-honored tradition that sees businesses close for a few hours in the afternoon. Eating like a local is another must. Italian cuisine is world-renowned, and it's experienced at local trattorias or family-run establishments. Explore off the beaten path, venture into lesser-known towns and villages for an authentic taste of Italy. Respecting the culture means adhering to local customs and traditions. Safety is paramount. Keep your belongings secure and be aware of your surroundings. Use public transportation when possible. It's an excellent opportunity to travel like a local. And above all, remember to enjoy every moment of your Italian adventure. Prepare for a journey that will tantalize your taste buds, enrich your soul, and create memories to last a lifetime. Buon viaggio!